Hi, and welcome to the Lady T Show. I'm your host, Lady T, and I'm glad that you could join me today. As always, I have a very, very exciting show planned for you today. I have Benita Johnson, one of the stylists and owners of Lady Elegant Hair Salon, seated right here to my left. How you doing, Benita?
I'm great.
I'm so glad that you came today.
Good.
Glad to be here?
Oh, excited.
You ready to show off those skills?
Oh, yeah.
Benita is an excellent, excellent hairstylist, and you are going to have an opportunity right here on the Lady T Show set to see her demonstrate some of her skills, so we don't want you to go anywhere. Also, guess what she's giving away? She's going to bless somebody today with a free, F-R-E-E, a free shampoo and style, or for the men out there, a free cut, a free designer cut. So we got to talk to her and a little bit about hair care, because Benita is a hair doctor.
Yes.
And there's a difference between a regular hairstylist and a hair doctor, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell us what the difference is in that.
Well, a hairstylist is just a person that does hair.
Okay.
They don't dissect the hair, but a doctor dissects hair.
Okay.
It gets in depth with the hair, and the skin, the scalp.
Okay.
It takes it to another level.
Right. Now, dissect is a strong word. I do remember dissecting frogs in biology. I really loved it. But you're talking about the hair, that means inside out, that means...
Yes, looking at the hair and trying to determine what's going on, whether it's a poor diet, whether something is going on within the body. That's how you look at it. I can look at someone's hair and tell if they're on drugs or they're sick. Yeah, it has a certain look, a certain color and texture to it.
Okay. So now I remember she looked at my hair one day and she just you just stood there and looked at me. You're like, your hair is really dry.
Yes.
And she said, yes, you remember. So that's wonderful anytime you can, because some people, they can style hair really good, but being a hairstylist goes beyond that.
Yes.
It goes far beyond that. You want somebody that's going to be able to teach you how to keep your hair healthy and how to grow your hair. So how long have you been doing hair?
Well, I've been a hairstylist now for 22 years. Yes.
That's a long time.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't look a day over 20.
Well, thank you.
So that goes along with what you do too, healthy skin and healthy hair.
Yes, you have to be a product of what you're selling.
Right.
Yes.
Because if you were sitting here tore up and I'm telling the audience you're going to demonstrate your skills, they're going to be like, she needs to start with her own head. But yeah, I've always seen you looking nice and your hair has always looked healthy. And sometimes you don't know this, but I sit and stare and look at your hair. I'm like, it's so thick and healthy. So,
well, I promote healthy hair, and so, like I just said, you have to be a product of you. And so, if I'm gonna promote healthy hair, I have to have healthy hair myself.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what I strive on. That's my passion, to bring dead hair back to life.
Right. And I noticed too, around your edges, a lot of women have thinning edges around it. So can elaborate on that, because your edges are nice and thick.
Well, sometimes it can be hereditary, but majority of the time it comes from childhood, as mothers, grandmothers pull your hair back, braid it too tight. Whenever you see any bumps around the edges, it's too tight. And when you destroy that hair around those edges, sometimes it grows back, sometimes it doesn't.
Did you hear that, Mama?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
And most people do tell me, they said, well, my mother used to braid my hair too tight.
And pull it back too tight. So mothers out there, listen, because they can start with their daughters young.
Yes, because see, the scalp is more easier to damage if the child is of young age. The scalp has not had time to mature.
Right. And you know, one thing, I just have to vent for a little while, but my mom used to fix my hair in this Mr. T hairstyle. So she would have like the middle in a ponytail and then the two sides.
Oh, yeah.
They just picked at me at school. I hated that so much.
Most of us had that style. My mother did it too.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. That must have been like the popular style back then, the Mr. T.
Yeah, it's sectioning off the hair and separates it. So you evenly distributing the hair. Right. And that's why I think it was easier for our parents just to do it.
Okay. So they meant well. They were trying to,
But that's all they knew.
Right. If you notice nowadays, people wear that mohawk, and that's kind of like that hairstyle is. I kind of got one going on now, something like that.
It's a little different. It's just a little different.
what you trying to say?
We're going to leave that one alone.
Okay. So, now, people, we have a lot in the city of Rocky Mount. We have a lot of dreads. We have a lot of braids. We have a lot of weaves. So kind of elaborate on yes, no. How do you feel about that?
Well, Now, I really personally, I'm not a fan of it. I've seen a lot of people hair get destroyed by braids, dreads, because hair does not like to be pulled.
Okay.
And people tend to just pull the hair so tight because they want it to last.
Right.
And when they pull it tight, they're pulling away from your scalp.
Right.
And the hair just eventually pulls out.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, and most people don't like to take care of them. They keep the braids, if they get braids, they keep them too long. Your hair has to be shampooed, it has to be cleansed on a weekly basis, because it's unsanitary for you to go a month or 2 months without shampooing your hair.
Did you say weekly basis?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you saying we should wash our hair weekly?
Yes, you should shampoo your hair weekly.
Wow, okay. See, that's something I didn't know.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that. Some people feel, well, I guess that would be a myth. Some people feel like you go 3 weeks, 4 weeks, then wash it when it starts to get dirty.
You have to understand, as soon as you come into the salon and go out the door, your hair is dirty, because air is dust in the air and it attracts to our hair, and if we have any type of oil on our hair, it's going to cling right to the hair.
Okay.
So that's why in our salon, if you came and said, I just want to get my hair curled, we can't do that.
So you wash your hair weekly?
Yes, I should get my hair shampooed weekly.
Wow, I'm going to start doing that.
Yes.
Every week?
Yes, every week, because you have buildup on your hair. You need to keep the cuticles and the pores clean.
And like you said, you're a product of what you're representing.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Been doing it ever since my mother started doing hair. I've been getting my hair shampooed every week.
Right, okay. And you haven't noticed it hadn't been stripped or?
No, you just have to know what to use.
Okay.
It's all in knowledge. Knowledge is power. Most people talk about salons and cosmetologists because they haven't had a good stylist to really talk to them, tell them what they can do and what not to do. Because when you come into our salon and our establishment, we let you know that, okay, the hair cannot handle color, or the hair cannot handle a relaxer right now, and we take you through a series of treatments to strengthen the hair back up.
Okay. Okay, so you all specialize in treatments and rebuilding the hair.
Yes.
So if you're struggling with your hair, hair falling out, coming out, you should go and visit Dr. Benita Johnson at Lady Elegant Hair Salon. Now, I want to ask you about natural hair, because, you know, a lot of people know I have natural hair. So do you recommend shampooing natural hair weekly like that, or?
Well, natural hair, yes, because if you don't, it really builds up.
Okay.
It really builds up. I know a lot of people with natural hair do not like to do it because it takes a while to get the moisture back into it.
Right.
But we have a system at our salon that we use for natural hair, and you have to get under the hair dryer and you have to open up the cuticles to get the moisture inside.
Okay.
So when my clients that have natural hair don't have a problem, their hair is soft, spongy, and it receives moisture pretty good. But it's what you know.
Right, right.
That's what you pay a cosmetologist is for what they know. A
that's
professional.
Right. A professional.
Yes,
that's right. That's right. So, and also we talked about braids. We talked about dreads, but also wigs. A lot of people do a lot of wigs each and every day. Can you comment on that? If that's something we should do?
Well, as a young lady, I see a lot of young girls wearing wigs, and the hair is vibrant. When you were in your 18, your teens and your 20s, the hair is very vibrant. So you need to just let your hair shine, because when you get older, you're going to have your opportunity maybe eventually to wear wigs. But your hair needs a certain amount of sunshine. And you get vitamin D for sunshine, and the hair needs that. And the hair needs to also breathe. And a lot of people wear wigs and they don't take care of their hair underneath it. And there's certain material that wigs are made from that cause the hair to break your edges off. Most people are allergic to it and they don't realize. And then when you start it turning, you see it, maybe you might do it sometime, turn it like this and that, you'll weaken the hair around your hairline. That's why you see a lot of women with no hair around the hairline. Okay.
Now you just gave away my secret. She said maybe I do it sometimes.
Sorry.
So with wearing the wigs, you recommend a certain time frame to wear them, not every day, or if you're going to wear them, you should do this?
Well, if you're going to wear a wig, say if you had one on today, if you went to church and you wore your wig, when you get home, take the wig off, let the hair breathe, go outside and get some sunshine.
Okay, okay. Wow. We're going to get that email address and the number up on the screen because we want you to be able to get in contact with Dr. Benita Johnson, and she also has something that is very innovative, and she uses technology. We like to use technology, but you can book your appointment with Dr. Benita Johnson, keeping up with technology, I should say, online. You can go to www.bizlinkms, and that's bizlinkms.com. www.bizlinkms.com. And you can email me at ladytshow@gmail.com. That email address is coming up on the screen. You can email me and I'll let you know how to book online, because that's very convenient. You can do that from your phone. You can, I mean, that's wonderful. You can book it online. And one thing you did, so you can see the amount.
Yeah, so what is so unique, you don't even have to call. All you have to do is just go online and click whatever you desire. If you want a shampoo and cut, you click shampoo and cut. If you want a facial, you click facial. And when you get finished, just hit finish. And when you hit finish, you get a confirmation number and you're done.
Wow.
You just make sure you have your confirmation number. And it is very convenient. My clients love it.
Wow.
They really love it. And it saves me a lot of time, so I can have more time with the client that's in the chair. I don't have to continue to answer the telephone. Right. So you can, it's just like ordering online too. And you can, if you get up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you can do it and book your appointment.
That sounds like my kind of deal right there. Exactly. So you can book online. I think I'll try that. I just want to let you know ahead of time. Okay. Because I've been trying to get an appointment with Dr. Benita Johnson. She's extremely busy, but I did counsel on her a couple of times. Though she did make a way for me, try to make some arrangements for me to come, but I wasn't able to. So we want you out there to get in contact with Dr. Benita Johnson. She also works with Irene, Miss Irene Mitchell. And it's 2 of you all, right? Yes. Okay, and tell us about the atmosphere there.
Well, Lady Elegant, when you come in, you feel the warmth and the love. It's an atmosphere, a pleasant atmosphere. It's an atmosphere that you would like to be in. We are Christians. We love God, and we advocate it. We're not ashamed of Jesus Christ, and we do a lot of witnessing behind the chair, and people love it. A lot of clients say, I have been to many salons and could not go to sleep, but when they come to our salon, they so relaxed, they just go to sleep.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's peace. In serenity.
So we don't want you to go anywhere. We're going to come back and you're going to witness Benita's styling techniques, hairstyling techniques, and witness what she does to make that beautiful style that you make. You're going to do what kind of style are you doing?
We're going to do a straight line bob. We're going to curl it, and that you see the layers of the bob.
So a layered bob, that's the style she's going to do. And what we want to do now is offer to the 7th caller. Benita's shop is right here in Rocky Mount. And the trip to Rocky Mount, if you're outside of Rocky Mount, would definitely be worth it. 252-567-8331. That's 252-567-8331. Again, that number is 252-567-8331. We're looking for caller number 7. Free shampoo and style. I wish I could call. Free shampoo and style, or free designer cut for our men. 252-567-8331. Be caller number 7. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with Miss Benita Johnson. That is awesome. I'm definitely going to have to try that. B-I-Z link.
The kingdom of heaven suffers violence.
Anything the devil throw at me,
are you ready?
I shall bounce back from it.
Apostle Emma Speaker Dickens and the Kingdom Empowerment Ministries Incorporated family invites you to become a part of Kingdom Empowerment today. Kingdom Empowerment will bring out the ministry in you. Several locations to serve you. 252-826-5029 or visit us on the web, kiminc.org. This is not a test. This is an actual emergency.
All right. Now, this is my beautiful model, Atasia Ware. And today, I'm going to flat iron her hair and curl it with the flat iron. And she had got a relaxer last night. Previously, she was relaxed. And also, I cut her hair last night in the bob style. She had long hair, but she wanted to go short. And so I said, well, this is the great opportunity now to do it. And so she is my beautiful model today. So as I start working, I'm just spraying some little shine on her hair, and I'm going to comb it out and let you all see her cut. Now, this cut that I did on her, it's a versatile cut, and it's a very popular cut, a bob. You can never go wrong with the bob style. And it can be worn young ladies, older ladies, and my model here today, she's 26 years old, and she's a mother. And she can make this style whatever she needed to be. She can be conservative, or she can pump it up a little bit. And she has a nice, soft, thick texture of hair, and is very healthy. She's one of my regular clients, and she gets her hair done weekly or every 2 weeks, mostly weekly. She has a sensitive scalp, so when the type of relaxer that I use is a relaxer for our sensitive scalp, and it does very well on her. And she also has color. When you get a bob style, it's nice to get color, because the color enhances the hair. And it gives the hair a nice sheen if it's done properly. Now, as you see, she has a natural shine on her hair. And it's very easy to maintain. And she wanted something that she can maintain. She's not a very high maintenance young lady. She likes it simple, so she can just comb her hair and go. And I'm gonna spray a little holding spray on her hair just to give it a little hold, because we're gonna give her some curls. And at Lady Elegant, when you come into our establishment, we like to just examine your hair. If you want a good stylist is going to sit you down in the chair, and they're going to have a consultation with you. And what a consultation is, just finding out a little bit about you, about your hair. Are you on any types of medication? Because that affects the hair big time. And a lot of people have problems with their hair, and they don't understand why. And I always ask them, are you on any type of medication, like high blood pressure, thyroid medication? And usually, the average black woman is. And also, the #1 cause of hair loss, since we was talking about hair loss on Lady T earlier, is stress. So if you want to help yourself, stress-free yourself. And also, see, we take pride in our salon. We keep it clean. And you always want to, if you go into a salon, if it's not clean, you might want to go the other way. Because I have noticed in the last couple of years, a lot of people have been coming in with scalp issues. Wow. And some salons just are not clean. Right. And you want a clean salon, because if the combs are not clean, remember, they're putting it in your hair. And if it's dirty, then that's going to make your hair dirty.
Something to think about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And like I said, I'm just going in and just giving her some little curls. So we're going to give her volume. Now, if we could have let her hair stay combed out flat, she could have been just a wrap, but we're curling it to give her a little pizzazz to it. Very easy style, very easy style. Anybody can manage this style. Okay. And yeah, like I said earlier, I believe in healthy hair. I love to bring people's hair back to life. That's my passion. Anybody can style hair, but can you bring the hair back after they have went through a terrible tragedy, stress, you know, stress from improper uses of a product. And I find less is better. A lot of people like to use a lot of product, but if you don't need a lot. If you spend quality time on your hair with a quality product, with a quality stylist, you don't need much.
Now, I wanted to ask you, Dr. Benita, when they set the appointment, of course, I know there may be other people ahead of them getting their hair done, but what is the wait time?
Well, it just depends on the services that have been given that day. And I try my hardest to be on schedule.
Right.
And a lot of times it's just impossible, but I do pretty good. But usually, if a client is late, that throws everybody else off.
Of course.
You know. So, but I try to do my best. We all work together, and I work with my clients. I really do, and that's what I think they love the most about me, because I really work with them.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure I try to be on time when I set my appointment.
Please, because you throw everybody else off. Yeah, but it's important. I know people have that issue. Oh, I have to go to the salon. I have to stay all day, but you don't if you book it correctly.
Right.
And then, like I said, anything can throw you a day off. But I try my best to be on schedule. And also, we always retail products to our client. And so, whatever I use on my client's hair, I like for them to use, because that helps me follow up on them to see, you know, because if something is going on with the hair, I could say, well, okay, they were using this product, blah, blah, this and that. But if they are not using my product and they're just using a product that they have gotten out of store X, then, you know, it makes it harder for me to dissect the problem.
Now, this model, her name is Kate?
Atasia.
Atasia. So how long have you been doing Atasia's hair?
Well, I believe about 2 years now.
Wow, and her hair is so beautiful and thick and healthy looking.
Yes, she comes on a regular basis, and she does everything that I ask her to do. And it was so funny because her mother and sister was coming to the salon, and I do their hair. And she wasn't a client, and she kept watching. She would come with them, and she would watch me. And her mother said, "Oh, she's gonna be coming soon. She likes your work. She's not saying nothing. She's just checking you out."
Right.
And before you knew it, there she was, sitting in my chair.
Wonderful.
Beautiful hair, beautiful hair. And we just got this color maybe about a month and a half ago. So it's pretty much new to her. But we keep it conditioned, and that's another thing. A lot of people get color.
You put the color?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And I noticed that, what were you about to say about the color?
I was just saying that that I put the color in about a month and a half ago. And her color is pretty and it's vibrant, and it suits her complexion. When you get color, you want to make sure that it suits your complexion. You don't want to get it too light or too dark.
Right. Now this is absolutely gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we want to give you that information again to get in contact with Dr. Benita Johnson. Book your appointment online at www.bizlinkms.com. That's BIZLINKMS.com. You can also email me at ladytshow@gmail.com, ladytshow@gmail.com, and also get that information to her as well. You can book your appointment online. Do you have a number for them, Dr. Benita?
252-937-2952.
Okay.
And the address is 3476 Sunset Avenue.
3476 Sunset Avenue. 3476 Sunset Avenue.
In the Wellingate Shopping Center.
Wellingate Shopping Center right here in Rocky Mount. Again, if you need to contact me, ladytshow@gmail.com. That's LADYT show@gmail.com. You can also call here to the station there, get the information to you as well. Beautiful. This is simply Beautiful. So we've got to wrap it up because we're going to let a previously recorded edition of Mark Greene take us out on this show. But I want to send some, while our model is standing up and just showing you her beautiful style, I want to say to my Aunt Brenda, thank you so much. Keep twirling, darling. Thank you so much for watching. Mr. Bibbins, Aunt Ethel May, Vernon from Newport News, I know he's watching. He's such a sweetheart. Also, my Lady T staff, Dazzler, Shantice, Latangi, Lee here at the station, and Shanita. Thanks for all you do. My Kim family, thank you so much for watching. And Apostle Emma Dickens, my pastor, my mentor, thank you as well. And as I always said on my radio show, learn from the past, but don't live in it. Live in the present, but don't waste it. And prepare for your future, and don't mess it up. So here we are now with Mark Greene. He's going to take it out for us. This is beautiful. Simply beautiful. I love it. I love it.
It's a body. It says body, shine.
Do you get the bob often?
I just got this actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carolina jewelry buyers now